Hey guys, we're here at GDC. We are talking to Middle City Games, and we're going to be taking a look at their upcoming game called Dr. Schplot's Nanobots. And so what is this all about?
Yeah, so Dr. Schplot's Nanobots is a puzzle RPG game.
Okay.
The basic story is that there's a reclusive scientist who created this line of nanobots that are now living inside everybody's body. And they were supposed to fix your guts, but now they're malfunctioning. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to fight, collect, and reprogram nanobots and get them to fight for your team while solving puzzles. So
what form do the puzzles take in this?
Yeah, we'll show you.
I'm going to jump into level 44 here.
Okay.
Here you're up against a nanobot called Mr. Boom.
Okay. The nanobots are very cute, so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you can pick what team you want to play this level with. All the nanobots have kind of different abilities and stats which help you solve the puzzles.
Okay.
So this is the core game. You have your enemies up here that you can target, and then you have a force field that you're trying to protect.
Okay.
They're trying to knock it down. So, and then the core game happens down here. You're kind of making links to power up your nanobots' attacks. And the way you make a link is, there's basically two rules. You have to always draw through 4 symbols, and the first and last symbols have to match.
Okay.
And if you can do 4 of a kind, like all 4 symbols match, then that's a very powerful attack. Those are the basic rules. So you can kind of see I can draw through these 4 purples here.
Okay.
I can do these 3 blues, these 2 yellows, these 4 greens. And you basically try to make as many as you can before time runs out. Every time you make one, you get a little bit more time. And so over time, you start recognizing the patterns and kind of getting better at making the links. You just make as many as you can. I'll let time run out. And then based on how many links you make, you get a bonus. And then all your nanobots attack the enemies.
Oh, sweet.
And if you knock them all out, that's great. Otherwise, if they get to your wall, they'll start knocking it down.
Yeah.
So now I want to link some of these hexagons to heal or to repair my wall back up. That's what they're for. Make a few more attacks.
You look like you've played this a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But you know, I'm still getting better too. We want it to be the kind of game that you can start playing right off the bat, but it'll take a little while to get good at.
Yeah. And so do the matches max out at 4? Can you go more than that? Or?
The maxes, they max out at 4. 2 of a kind and 3 of a kind are okay too. So I knock those out and the next wave shows up.
Another wave, cool.
Some of the enemies have abilities, like that guy just buffed that guy's attack. And all of your nanobots have abilities too. So for example, I can give myself 3 extra seconds for the next turn. I can just go ahead and do like a direct attack against this guy and knock him out.
Oh, nice.
I can push all these nanobots back a turn. This guy's cool. He can manipulate the board so I can make more of the colors I want, which makes it easier to make matches. So I'll skip ahead to a few waves. I'm just cheating here for the sake of a faster demo.
And so what's approximately how many waves per round? Like this one has 7, but it's kind of a later level, right?
Yeah, so most of them are 5, and then the kind of harder ones go up into 7 and 9.
Okay.
So these guys have shields, for example. So to break this guy's shield, I have to actually match in sequence red, red, yellow. Oh, okay. This guy's red, purple, purple. So I have just manipulated the board to take away many of the colors, which actually makes it a little hard for me.
Right.
But this nanobot named Jane has an ability which breaks a shield for 2 turns, so that's useful right now. So that's an example of kind of setting up a team to take on who you know are going to be in the level. This guy's going to drop bombs on the grid, which I can show you in a second. Let me see if I can actually do
And you're not under time pressure to make your matches and stuff?
You are.
You are. This is the timer right here.
Oh, I see.
So you can see it moving. But every time you make a link, you get a little bit more time.
Okay.
So you can go on for quite a while if once you kind of get the hang of it.
Yeah.
So let me see how well I did here.
Nice.
Pretty good attack.
Oh, there goes 2
So
of them.
here's a guy who drops a bomb. If I don't clear that by matching through it, it'll actually explode and hurt me. So I have to match through it. And then I'll just jump to, I'll let this round go. I'll jump to the last wave, which is kind of the big boss of this level. That was a weak, sad attack. So here's the final boss of this level.
Oh, wow.
When he gets to the, here, I'll try to get him. Oh, whoops! I hit the wrong cheat button. But anyway,
Oh, you cheated wrong.
I cheated
Insta
wrong.
won.
I insta won. But that's okay. So all the nanobots have kind of cool, fun abilities that you learn over time. So now you get to collect a few of them.
Okay.
Of the ones you defeated.
Right.
And I didn't get the boss this time, but maybe I'll get him next time. And you got these little reprogramming pods. And basically, once they're ready for reprogramming, you can collect them, and now you have a new nanobot to put on your team.
Yeah.
Cool. And again, they've all got sort of different fun abilities. You can put them to figure out the right ones to use for each level to beat them, upgrade them over time. Yeah.
All that fun stuff.
All that fun stuff.
This looks pretty far along. What's the time frame for release?
We're hoping to get it out in a couple months.
Yeah.
A couple of months?
Yeah, we're working towards we've done a kind of closed alpha.
Okay.
We're working towards an open beta.
Okay.
We'll hopefully get the Tetrarchy community involved in that.
Yeah.
If they're interested. That'll be a
They're
lot
usually
of fun.
eager for stuff like that. So.
Yeah, and that should happen pretty soon, actually.
Very cool. So that was Dr. Schplot's Nanobots. Is that right?
Dr. Schplot's.
Dr. Schplot's Nanobots. And it looks really cool. Should be coming out in a couple of months. Thanks so much.